Hi, this is Austin Sumwitz here for Pin to Pro Wrestling Podcast. First off, congratulations, Cody, to you and the Bucks for all your success that's going into this event. And obviously, you seem like a very big family man from everything that you've shown in the ring and outside the ring, with you going after the NWA Championship, that historic championship that your father, Dusty, held for so many years. But not only that, you're obviously brothers with WWE superstar Goldust, Dustin. And I was curious to know if he had contacted you in any way to wish you luck for this event or to congratulate you on the success that you've had.
Oh. Yeah, Dustin and I have been in more contact than we ever were. Dustin and I are 16 years apart, and because of that age difference, I didn't grow up around him. I didn't really have like a big brother growing up. But when I had the chance to do, the tag, the Brotherhood tag, that then would be, morph into Stardust and Goldust, that was the most time we ever got together. And that was the time to learn about each other as people and performers. And Dustin's one of those guys that I don't have to call every day. He doesn't have to call me every day. That's in our blood. The love we have for each other, and it's also really competitive between him and I, and I'm surprised that people are surprised by that, because think about it. Look at what Dusty Rhodes did. He's on the Mount Rushmore of wrestling, and if you don't think he is, you're a dumbass. I mean, look at what Dusty Rhodes really did, from performer to producer. Look at what he continues to do beyond the grave with guys that he touched at NXT. That leaves a hell of an uphill battle for his children. They always talk about his 2 NXT kids. Well, he had 2 real kids too, 4 actually, but 2 in the business. And it's an uphill battle, and it's a positive thing. I think if I told my dad, I'm speculating, hey, I want to be better than you ever were, I don't think he'd be offended in the slightest. Same with Dustin, and we share that bond together. So Dustin's been real nice and real positive, and I know he'll want to be part of the event. But we'll see each other down the road for sure.
Thank you, Cody. We have a question here from a unavailable number. Caller, are you there?
Yes, I am. Thank you, Cody, for taking this call. My name is Brian from MySpotPodcast.com. Cody, what I wanted to ask you was, you kind of spoke about this before in the earlier questions, but hindsight's 2020. Obviously, when this event's over, you'll be thinking about all the things you did good and all the things that probably could have gone well. But in your opinion, for you, at what moment was there a particular moment that you noticed that this is the right time to do this event? This is the right moment now to be able to do an event like All In.
That's a great question, and I try to hang on to this answer because I feel like time's arrow is going to move on, and I'm going to forget. But what happened was the War of the Worlds live event tour that Ring of Honor was doing. And we were either in Buffalo or we were either in Stage AE in Pittsburgh, smaller but fun stage / bar and grill type areas. I think it was, somewhere between 1,200 and 2,000 people, but it sounded like 200,000. And the most important thing happened at the end of the night. When the show was over, nobody wanted to leave. And I never played last when I was in WWE. I wanted to, but I never played last. And to be out there and to be, once the cameras are down, the guy who's going to make jokes or find some way to take him home, that was my responsibility in that night. And it was just palpable, this Bullet Club, being the elite energy. And then it all really started it all started rolling on. That was when the Hot Topic deal came through. That's when we first started talking about the first WWE Pop Funko figures, which are out now. That's when we first started talking about, I bet that we could get over 10,000 in an arena. I bet we could with this crew. No legends, none of the things that typically are crutches for an event like this. No gimmicks. This crew. And it was that tour that I think I started to sway the others to my side.
Thank you for that, Cody.